Hey there YouTube, the title of this video is how to get an insanely huge stack, a surefire way. And I probably can't take credit with being the first one to have talked about, thought of, and generally discussed this idea, and because it's a pretty basic one. But how to get an insanely huge stack? Well, you have to make quite a bit of money. Yeah, I know it's real groundbreaking stuff, but you don't have to make just quite a bit of money. You have to make quite a lot of money. You've got to be quite above the average, because to get a big stack you have to pay all your bills, then have some wealth left over to preserve. Now, with that groundbreaking thought for the day out there, let's talk about how to get above average amounts of wealth. And well, there's either like pretty much three avenues, and one's really is not an avenue at all. First off, it's like you can either go to school, become a doctor, engineer, one of the top 5% paying jobs, up on that, study your butt off, eventually get your own practice, and just have insane amounts of money. Or you can start your own business or service, or create your own platform, like one guy that you might have heard of, like Mark Zuckerberg. He's doing pretty well, and just go from there. And you don't have to be a genius to do that, because you don't have to be programming or anything to provide a very useful service for a lot of people. So, and then the third one is winning the lottery, which I hope, if you're stacking silver, you have enough brains, and I assume you have enough brains if you're stacking silver, not to be playing the lottery. So I had a video earlier about the title of it was, I think, is being self-employed more secure than a job? And there was some comments below that that sort of talked about how it's self-employed's a good thing, but it's too hard for a lot of people. And sort of the comments we're getting at, it's like some people aren't just cut out to be self-employed or own their own business. And I would agree in part with that. I believe right now a lot of people are not cut out to be, but I believe that they could very much become cut out to be self-employed and run their own business. And if you're sort of in that boat and wanting to really be able to set aside some wealth and gain a huge stack, that you can make a video and everybody just drools over, here's a sort of a good way to go about it. There's a guy I follow. His name is Glen Cameron. And if you haven't heard of him, I would go check out his videos. And he's got so many things on. He's got a few paid courses, but first I would just go over and watch all his free videos on YouTube, and you just would see, that he really knows what he's talking about. And he's been through a lot, and he's made something for himself. So I took his 30 days to $2,500 course, and he's not paying me, asked me, did anything to promote this, but it was very good. And there was a lot of people that took the course, and they made good money. And that course will sort of, it's built to mold you into a person that can be a business owner or self-employed. So if you don't think you would be able to be self-employed and run your own business, if you take that course and you do the course, because it's action-based, at the end of it you will be, because the trials, they're the trials that he puts you up to and challenges are very tough. They're very socially awkward at parts, but they really shape you as a person and give you some gumption to go out there. And after you completed the course to its fullness, you wouldn't have a problem with just going out there and starting your own starting your own business. Well, that's all for now. I would love to hear your comments below, and I'm out. Oh, yes, and P.S. As you can tell, I have not reached that insane wealth part, as you can see by my meager example right here. But I am currently working on one self-employment venture, which will be web designing and programming and that sort, and hopefully aquaponics in the future, but I'm not currently, working on that today. And also I run a textbook buyback business. So that's where I'm putting my effort. So in case you were wondering, it's like, is this guy just, talking about something he has no idea on? Well, sort of, but I'm working towards it. Well, that's all for now. I'm out.